Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper. My name is Jackie Vandersar Boot, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in both Canada and the Netherlands. Today it is Wednesday, and that means stamping through my stash. And the reason I do this is because I need to know whether or not my stamps are working properly and if the dies are working properly. You have a 3-month guarantee to find out if this is the case, because if there's any issues, you'll get them replaced for free. So that's good to know. You want to be a user, not a collector. So I like to get ink on every stamp set that I own if possible. Otherwise, I feel bad. I feel that I've neglected my stamps. It also boosts your creativity and it gives you a little jump start the next time you grab that set because you're going to have leftover images and dies and you'll be all ready to go. So today I'm going to be using the set Friends for Life. So here it is, Friends for Life. Lots of great words and a few images. And it's kind of artsy with this little swoosh. And you can stamp the swoosh and then stamp some words on it as well. And then there's some great dies. The friend outline die, and then there's a skinny friend die that can be layered in there. We'll do that afterwards. I'm going to use this for my card at the end. And now I have taken the liberty, before we stamp, I'm going to show you the dies. Okay, so here is the big leaf die. Then there's a stamped leaf image, like so. There is I've stamped on this already. There's a die that does this, and then there's a die that does some hearts, some solid hearts, and it does that one does a double, a little heart and a big heart, and then there's also one that does a tiny little 2-heart thing. Here is the little friend. Now there's a dot for the eye, of course, and then here is the big stamped friend die cut, which is also really cool. Then there's a heart, and the heart is attached, so you can clip it free, of course, but it also goes like so that it can be a peekaboo. I haven't played with that a whole lot, but here is the heart cut out. Then there's a little skinny die cut heart, see, that goes around this, and in here are the stamped hearts that also get cut out. So you can do them solid, you can do them stamped. So that's great. And then this took me a little bit. There is also a solid heart that comes out of here. So lots going on. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There. Got some tools laying around. And what else do we have that I am forgetting? Okay, we're going to do some stamping now so that you can see all the other things too. Oh, here, look, there's that outline. And then you can do it like this. Let's see. I've done this with, have I or not? No, I haven't. This is if you're going to cut this out, it's a good idea to put an adhesive sheet in behind it, and then you'll have a sticker for this. And I'm just going to try to lay it on there. There. So that looks really cute too, doesn't it? So lots of options with this stamp. Now I'm just going to slide this away. And I've put a bunch on the block already. Now I don't know what color I should use. Should I just use black? Let's see. I think we should go with something colorful. It's summertime. We're going to go with Azure Afternoon. And I'm a little concerned about that high there. Let's see what happens. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I give it a good enough press? Let's see. Yeah, so you see this one, because I've got it on a big block, you have to be careful. I found also by stamping the big friend that you need to, sometimes I had to give it a few tries before I got it perfect, okay? So that's good to know with those big stamps and that you don't get ink in between. So a light tap tap and not a big hard press. So that one turned out much better. What else do I have? Okay, I still have the big leaf, which I'll stamp, and then I have the little hearts. We'll do those, and then I have an amazing card to show you that I was inspired by fellow Canadian demonstrator Alana Wharf. This card is kind of a lot of work to make. So I don't know if you want to make a whole bunch of them. Maybe you're more patient than I am. There, look how pretty. So this also makes a beautiful background stamp. Now, did I get them all? I think I did. Now, I'm going to try the big friend stamp for you, just to see if I can do it well this time or not. Okay, so I have the big friend here, and I'm just going to tap, tap, tap lightly, because you don't want it going in between. So, and now I'm going to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I found that you really have to put pressure in the middle because it's a big block. That turned out fairly well. Yeah. And then here is the other die that's the one we're going to use for the card. So those are all the stamps. And now we are going to make a card. And look at this. I've already laid them out. Oh, I forgot to do this one. Oh, back up, Jackie. Here we go. Here we go. Tap, tap. There. So now you can see all the sayings in here. It's actually great. And I should show you the paper. The paper that comes with this set is stunning. So here's the paper. I've cut this out, cut this into the size of a card front. And you can see I've used this for another card. But it is just so bright and artistic. I really love this paper. It was one of the first things that really stood out to me. And I'm not usually a brights girl, but like the colors that they've put together are just stunning. So that's the paper, and I can see that it's called Full of Life. It's just bursting with life. These are my little extra pieces that I have left over from other cards, and I don't know, I haven't been able to throw them out. So that's that, and now before I show you the card we're going to make, this is what I've made already. And then just the vellum kind of grounds it and it doesn't cover up the paper. You can see through it. This one. This was one of the sketch challenge cards. And then this one is for my YouTube channel members. So, all right, now let's get going. We're going to have a card base that's basic white. Now this is a European size, so it's slightly skinnier. Alana would have used the North American size, which would have been 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. This one's 4 1/8 wide. So, and it's a little bit longer. And then we have a white piece. So you would do this panel 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Mine is 10.2 by 14.65 centimeters. And then what we've done is we've just done this in all the different colors. Balmy blue, granny apple green, lemon lime twist, lemon lolly, pumpkin pie, pretty in pink, melon mambo, and berry burst. And now we're going to take this one and we're going to stamp Miss You on it in black. And like I said, this is not I totally cased it. Alana posted it as part of the artisan design team. So we're going to do Miss You. There. I have lots of friends that I miss. So when I'm in Holland, I miss some of my Canadian friends. And when I'm in Canada, I miss my Dutch friends. It's nice to have people in both countries. Okay, so now we're just I'm going to flip them all and put liquid adhesive on all of them. And then we can put them in place. You don't have to see all of that. That makes me talk a lot. Maybe you get tired of me talking. Okay, so I have put adhesive on the back of each strip and I've kind of laid them out so that I know how to space them. Okay, and now I'm just going to flip them all. And I think I'll just slide it off my table. And see, and it just fits on this panel. In North America, you'll have a little bit more of white on either side. But that's okay. The colors look just super cute together. You could do this so that whatever colors you like would be fun to try it in other colors too. There. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my bird chattering at his friend to come and get some food. It's like a Dutch version of the chickadee. It's called a koolmees or a pimpelmees. There's a couple of them. And then the translation for that bird is just awful. They call it a great tit. I'm thinking, and then they have more names like that, like Eurasian tit. And I'm thinking, who came up with these names? It's awful. Okay, I feel like I've gone too close on some of them. I'm not going to have a good job done. Oh well. Maybe it was just meant to be that way. There, I should have not talked and just spent time. Now I'm going to give it a little bit more, so then it looks like it's purposely going tighter at the bottom. That doesn't look so bad. Now, what I've done is I have all the little hearts cut out in the same color. And I've put a little dimensional on the back, but those little minis were almost too big. So what I did was I cut off the little tip. I'm trying to find them now so you can see. So what I did, you can see how I sliced in here. I'll do it again just to show you. I just cut off the tip so that they would fit on the heart without being overexposed. Now, and I took all the little backings off so you wouldn't have to see me do that, because that is just really tedious. But this is kind of cool. It's like those cooking shows when you have everything packed up to go. And then I was looking for my, oh yeah, look at this, look at this. Oh, this is so funny. Look, I've got a pink one on my wrist, and I have the berry burst. I looked at my table and they were missing, and I'm thinking, okay, the last time they were stuck to my forearm, and now they are again. But I got smart this time, and I wasn't fooled. All right, so now we have all the hearts. And then we're going to take the friend out of the die. That sounds really bad. Okay, you know what? It is sticking out a little bit. Pokey tool to the rescue. And the important thing is you don't want to lose that little tip from the eye. And I'm going to see if I can get, oh, here it comes. There it is. I want to get that little backing off. This is really tedious. You could, I'm going to do this off screen. You could also just use a dot, like a marker dot. Okay, you need a magnifying glass, but it is sticking here on the top of my pokey tool. So that thing is secure. It's not going to get lost. I turned my fan off so that it wouldn't be noisy, and I'm telling you, the sweat is trickling down my head. It was not pleasant. I should have just put my hair up and left the fan on. But I didn't think it was that hot, but it's amazing when you start doing a video that, oh, all right, so here, miss you, friend. Oh, how pretty is that? Thank you, Alana, for this lovely, lovely idea. There, look how nice that is. Then we're going to put this on the card front. And then we are going to, just going to smooth that out. See, there's a smudge. There's always a smudge. And we're going to just put this on the card. I could pop it up, but I don't think it is popped up. I'm just going to do it flat, I think. And there's the little pieces that I cut off from my dimensionals. They will get stuck somewhere. Okay. And then all we're going to do is add a few pretty gems that come with this suite. They are beautiful. They don't have nice names. The gems, I have to say, we give great names to our paper and to our pattern paper and stamp sets, but not to our gems. Okay, so there's the card. Here are the gems, and I don't know if you can see they're iridescent. They are called iridescent faceted gems. So we're just going to put one little guy up here, and then two down here. And just really pretty. Now, Alana had a bow here, but her friend was moved over just a little bit, and I don't think I'm going to do the bow. I think it looks nice just like this. Her bow looked beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the bow's not nice, but I like it just like this. Pretty, hey? All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video of Full of Life and that I've inspired you. If you live in Canada and you want to purchase these things, the links are in the description on my YouTube video. Message me if you have any questions, because the best deal in the catalog is always the starter kit. And there's a warm and welcome place waiting for you on my team. I have been forgetting to say that, but it's super important because a lot of people don't know that they can purchase their stamps at a discount. Mind you, you do need to purchase, I think, $400 every 3 months. Now, some of my customers do that, no problem. But if you have a few friends to help you out, then you can get a discount. So definitely worth looking into. And I would love to help you with that. Have a super day. Bye.